So we talked about in the locker room about the things that we did well and the things that we did not do well, the things that we needed to do to win that game. Obviously, those are two teams that are capable of getting to the Final Four. Both teams stepped up in a lot of ways and played great basketball. I thought Janai Broom demonstrated to the country why he's the National Player of the Year, or should be, in my opinion. And as I explained to Janai after the game, that's what I expect from him. And so it was great to see him step up, and just need him to step up, continue to step up, because I know it was great to see him do that, be capable of that. Denver Jones, playing on a bad wheel, does a phenomenal job holding Sears to 9 points. 7 prior to the last one. I don't know how you could do much better job there defensively. We should have had a switch on that last possession. We did not execute it, and as a result, he got downhill left where he's going to score. I hadn't gotten downhill left pretty much all game long. I thought that Miles obviously had a run there where he shot the ball. But as a team, I thought we had just too many defensive breakdowns, too many things that we talked about trying to do that we did not do, that we weren't locked into either in the scout, and as a result, they had some better looks at the rim. They got downhill. They got the offensive rebounding, very similar to what Texas A&M did, except obviously Alabama shoots it better. Turn corners on us, got downhill, come over, miss a shot, backside rebound, tip dunk. So not putting bodies on those guys and giving those guys 18 second chance points is a lot. I played 9-10 guys double-digit minutes my whole career, and our bench got really short. And that has a lot to do with maybe late in the game why those 5 guys out there were exhausted, because and so our bench was not either available in Chad Baker-Mazara's case, or not playing well enough to be a factor. And our bench is always something that is really a big factor. Grant Nelson, I thought, really stepped up and had a big game, and that's what it takes if you're gonna go on the road and get a great win like that. The fact that was the case. Janai Broom took 15 or 16 of his first shots inside the paint and did not get fouled once, and I have an issue with that. He could be the National Player of the Year, and he took 15 or 16 shots from 2 and didn't shoot a free throw. That's hard to overcome.
Nathan in the mic.
Bruce, Janai said y'all's game plan trying to run him off the 3-point line, but 52 points in the paint for Alabama. What do you kind of put your finger on in terms of how they were able to get downhill so successfully?
Just beat us on some closeouts, and a number of different guys you can point to that got beat on closeouts, and that's just something that they're good at. They're really good one-on-one team. We had 24 assists and 9 turnovers, so I thought we did a great job offensively. Shared it. I thought Mike Baker-Mazara called a great game. You scored 91, you should be good enough to win. I don't think we defended well enough. We didn't rebound well enough. And, it doesn't matter. We play them there. They shoot 35 free throws. We play them here. They shoot, 24. So they're always shooting more free throws than us. Part is because the way they drive the ball downhill. And, again, hard to overcome.
Coach, you had a chance to end the game in regulation. Can you talk about the look that Janai got? Was that the play you guys wanted? Or
I don't even know exactly what it was. I mean, obviously, when Janai knocked the 3 down from the corner, no, that was not a design play. I mean, it was a result of what we ran. He was open because they play off the 4 on a lot of things, and so whatever we ran, he's just unguarded, and so that's why the ball got to him. But it wasn't designed. It was because the defense wasn't guarding him on the perimeter. and as a result, knocked down 2 big threes late.
Bruce, what was the explanation to you from the officials on Chad's flagrant 2? And, have you talked to Chad
Haven't
at all?
seen it yet. I haven't seen the play, so I really can't comment on it. I haven't seen it.
Have you talked to Chad at all about it?
No, because I was dealing with the team, and I haven't seen the play, so.
Joseph and then Ferg.
Bruce, what's your message to Chad going into the postseason? Are you worried about him?
Well, what I'd like is for the first fouls to be called, and but I have not seen the play, so I just can't comment on whatever happened there. So obviously, flagrant 2 is something that this is his second time having it, and obviously, we're not as good a team without him, and so he takes a lot of contact. He gets hit a lot, and he can't. If it was some sort of a retaliation, he just can't retaliate. But I don't. I'll know more when I look at the play.
Do you think he's being unfairly targeted?
No, I just think that the contact is a part of the game, and I think a year ago it was a retaliation play. My guess is, without seeing the play, there was some retaliation from getting hit, and you're going to get hit. You got to get to the next play. So you can't. Chad can't do that.
All right, Ferg and then Nick Trevor in the back right.
Yeah, Bruce, you mentioned it in your opening, but Denver playing off that injury. How big was he for you guys on both ends of the floor?
it's
6
just
assists and no turnovers on top
huge.
of all the defense.
Just huge. Denver played phenomenal, and at both ends of the floor. Todd made big shots, and again, 6 assists and 2 turnovers, and I don't know. I haven't looked at it. He got to be in the top 5 freshmen out there. I'm sure there's several others, but boy, it'd be hard to find 4 or 5 guys that have had better years than Todd Pettifor. And so, again, he comes in ranked anywhere between 25 and 35 coming out of high school. He would clearly be ranked higher if he was 6'3". And for every little guy out there, you should be a huge Todd Pettifor fan. He just is a great competitor, and he's getting better.
Right now with your team, how do you balance the disappointment, the sting of these 2 losses with also understanding how special a regular season you guys have had and what you've accomplished? How do you balance that right now with your guys?
Well, we didn't cut nets down tonight, and we didn't have a celebration because, you know what? We lost the contest. We won the championship last Saturday. We celebrated some last Saturday in Kentucky, as a team, as a family, and I was really proud of those guys. And you saw when Tennessee hit that shot at the buzzer, our guys were all on the bus, and they celebrated, right? Winning championships are things that you're going to celebrate your whole life. That never going to get taken away from you. But obviously, that's a rear view mirror thing. Sure, I'll say 5 different teams in the last 8 years have won championships. 5 different teams. And so I'm very proud of that. And I would say over the last 8 years, Auburn basketball has won more games than anybody else in the SEC, won more championships than in the SEC. This program, this team's done that. We're in postseason now. We're shifting gears to postseason. And postseason is all about step up. It's just all about step up. And you get seeded a little bit better, so you have a better chance to advance through the tournament, which you earned and we worked for. But it's time. It's what more. Janai Broom showed you step up tonight. All right. Grant Nelson showed you step up tonight. They get a couple more guys to step up like Grant did or Cliff did today. We get a couple more guys to step up. Obviously, our front line has to defend better. Our front line has to rebound better. And Cheney and Janai and Dylan have got to be able to defend better against the teams that we've gotten beaten by.
Nathan with the last one.
Personally, this is a team that has done a good job of preparing for every opponent. Do you at all use this maybe as a little bit of fire for them, or do you just kind of keep it the same, wipe the slate, and go to the postseason?
We lost to our arch rival, had a chance to sweep them. We didn't. It's not about, it really truly is not about motivation. It's not.